Now, just yesterday, President Bola Tinubu asked security agencies to secure the release of 44 students that were abducted by bandits in Niger State last week, Friday. So joining me now to take a closer look at the Niger State mass abduction on the news at 10 tonight from our Abuja studio is the Pioneer Director, Defense Media Operations, and former Commandant, Army War College, Major General John Enenche. Welcome to the news at 10.
Thank you, Anne.
What's your view about the latest mass abduction again in some communities in Niger State? And one would even wonder how they were able to carry such large-scale abduction.
Well, my impression, I don't think it has changed. It is still the same as it has been playing out ever since for the past 15 to 20 years or thereabout. And I feel bad that in the face of seeming successes that the armed forces have recorded and other security agencies, we are still having this challenge staring us squarely in the face. What I can say is that we need to go beyond what we are doing now, taking into consideration that probably what we are doing is not achieving the expected results for Nigerians. I just have to be sincere about that. Otherwise, how do we talk about the rescue in Oyo State and other parts of the country that people don't even hear about, and it keeps repeating decimals? It's not a good thing for us at all, and I'm not happy about that. So my comment is that I think definitely we need to do something differently. And what we need to do differently is to go back to how to tackle this kind of security situation that we have in our hands now.
But Major General Enenche,
these people are known.
Okay.
They are known, and they are known. You see, like if you go to the area they're talking about, they know them. They even know their locations. They will tell you they're in the forests. They come to the market, and we still leave them to occupy with us, to stay with us. How? So it's like they have colonized, intimidated the people, and they don't know what to do. And we need to come up with a new, what I call it, strategy now, way of going about it.
But what coordinated efforts would you say?
It has been done in some areas where I was consulted, and it has worked for them.
All right, so but what coordinated efforts or resources would you advise, do you think, for various agencies? What would they like to deploy to be able to rely on to carry out a rescue operation for the victims?
We talked about technology. I want to assume that they deploy technology, drones and all that, but we need to go beyond that. We need to go, these are things that I cannot disclose on the air now, because there was a place, not just last 3 weeks or thereabout, this kind of back-to-back kidnap was on, and they even went to the extent of killing people, but they were tackled. And we have, particularly for me, I think I have been canvassing and advocating that we need to go, that we need the political will at the local government level, state levels, to collaborate. In short, what I'm talking about is putting the army, the police, not at the forefront now, but the way to back up the kind of force we will set up, the kind of action that will be carried out, and it will work. But you need strong political will, institutional support for such a thing to be done, which is not something I will disclose on the air, because if I disclose that, it means giving out your plan.
Okay.
So that is what we need to do. Not technology. Technology will not even go to wipe out the people for you. Those are enemies of this country.
All right, quickly, we just have a minute before we go. What can you highlight from the specific order by Nigeria's Commander-in-Chief, President Bola Tinubu, to the military, the police, and the DSS? And of course, he's also told other security agencies regarding that rescue operation.
Of course, it's the usual thing. They will go, and I hope that they will achieve. That is all I can say. As a commander-in-chief, he cannot do more than that. He's doing his best, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. So, but I will add that if now they can look at the other options that we are putting on the table, the private security companies and all that, I think it will work. But I think definitely it will work.
All right. Thank you very much. Major General John Enenche is the Pioneer Director, Defense Media Operations, and former Commandant of the Army War College. Thank you so much for your time on the News at 10.
Thank you, Anne.